Hey guys, this is Aparna Dalal, and today I'll be talking to you about a girl called Holly Butcher. The girl who died at 27 years of age. She was just an ordinary girl, but she did have some extraordinary advice for the rest of us. So, here is a bit of life advice from her. But before I do that, I would like to remind you, for the ones who are coming first time to my channel, to press the red subscribe button along with the bell icon so that you do not miss out on any of my uniquely brilliant podcasts. So here we go. It's a strange thing to realize and accept your mortality at 26 years young. It's just one of those things you ignore. The days tick by and you just expect they will keep on coming until the unexpected happens. I always imagined myself growing old, wrinkled and grey, most likely caused by the beautiful family and lots of kiddies I plan on building with the love of my life. I want that so bad, it hurts. That's the thing about life. It is fragile, precious, and unpredictable, and each day is a gift, not a given right. I'm 27 now. I don't want to go. I love my life. I'm happy. I owe that to my loved ones, but the control is out of my hands. I haven't started this note before I die, so that the death is feared. I like the fact that we are mostly ignorant to its inevitability, except when I want to talk about it and it is treated like a taboo topic that will never happen to any of us. That's been a bit tough. I just want people to stop worrying so much about the small, meaningless stresses in life and try to remember that we all have the same fate after it all. So do what you can to make your time feel worthy and great, minus the bullshit. I have dropped lots of my thoughts below as I've had a lot of time to ponder life these few months. Of course, it's the middle of the night when these random things pop in my head most. You were just like me, Holly. Those times you whinging about ridiculous things. Something I've noticed so much these past few months. Just think about someone who's really facing a problem. Be grateful for your minor issue and get over it. It's okay to acknowledge that something is annoying, but try not to carry on about it and negatively affect other people's days. Once you do that, get out there and take a freaking big breath of that fresh air deep in your lungs. Look at how blue the sky is and how green the trees are. It is so beautiful. Think how lucky you are to be able to do just that. Breathe. You might have got caught in a bad traffic today or had a bad sleep because your beautiful babies kept you awake or your hairdresser cut your hair too short. Your new fake nails might have got a chip, your boobs are too small, or you have cellulite on your arse and your belly is wobbling. Let all that shit go. I swear you will not be thinking of those things when it is your turn to go. It is all so insignificant when you look at life as a whole. I am watching my body waste away right before my eyes with nothing I can do about it. And all I wish for now is that I could have had just one more birthday or Christmas with my family. Or just one more day with my partner and dog. Just one more. I hear people complaining about how terrible work is or about how hard it is to exercise. Be grateful you are physically able to. Work and exercise may seem like such trivial things until your body doesn't allow you to do either of them. I tried to live a healthy life. In fact, that was probably my major passion. Appreciate your good health and functioning body, even if it isn't your ideal size. Look after it and embrace how amazing it is. Move it and nourish it with fresh food. Don't obsess over it. Remember, there are more aspects to good health than the physical body. Work just as hard on finding your mental, emotional, and spiritual happiness too. That way, you might realize just how insignificant and unimportant having this stupidly portrayed perfect social media body really is. While on this topic, delete any account that pops up on your news feeds that gives you any sense of feeling shit about yourself, friend or not. Be ruthless for your own well-being. Be grateful for each day you don't have pain, and even the days where you're unwell with flu, a sore back, or a sprained ankle. Accept that it is shit, but be thankful it isn't life-threatening and will go away. Whinge less people and help each other more. Give, give, give. It is true that you gain more happiness doing things for others than doing them for yourself. I wish I did this more. Since I have been sick, I have met the most incredibly giving and kind people and been the receiver of the most thoughtful and loving words and support from my family, friends and strangers, more than I could ever give in return. I will never forget this and will be forever grateful to all of those people. On that note, I would also like to thank all the amazing giving people around me too. It is a weird thing having money to spend at the end when you're dying. It's not a time you go out and buy material things that you usually would, like a new dress. It makes you think how silly it is that we think it is worth spending so much money on new clothes and things in our lives. But buy your friend something kind instead of another dress, beauty product, or jewelry for their next wedding. No one cares if you wear the same thing twice. It feels good. Take them out for a meal, or better yet, cook them a meal. Shout their coffee, buy them a plant, a massage, or a candle, and tell them you love them when you give it to them. Value other people's time. Don't keep them waiting because you are shit at being on time. Get ready earlier if you're one of those people, and appreciate that your friends want to share their time with you, not sit by themselves waiting on a mate. You will gain respect too. This year, our family agreed to do no presents, and despite the tree looking rather sad and empty, it was so nice because people didn't have the pressure of shopping, and the effort went into writing a nice card for each other. Plus, imagine my family trying to buy me a present knowing they would probably end up with it themselves. Strange. It might seem lame, but those cards mean more to me than any impulse purchase could. Mind you, it was also easier to do in our house because we had no little kiddies there. Anyway, moral of the story, presents are not needed for a meaningful Christmas. Moving on, use your money on experiences. Or at least don't miss out on experiences because you spent all your money on material shit. Put in the effort to do that day trip to the beach you keep putting off. Dip your feet in the water and dig your toes in the sand. Get your face with salt water. Get amongst nature. Try enjoying and being in moments rather than capturing them through the screen of your phone. Life isn't meant to be lived through a screen, nor is it about getting the perfect photo. Enjoy the bloody moment, people. Stop trying to capture it for everyone else. Random rhetorical question. Are those several hours you spend doing your hair and makeup each day or to go out for one night really worth it? Get up early sometimes and listen to the birds while you watch the beautiful colors of the sun makes as it rises. Listen to music. Really listen. Music is therapy. Old is best. Cuddle your dog. Far out, I will miss that. Talk to your friends. Put down your phone. Are they doing okay? Travel if it's your desire. Don't if it is not. Work to live. Don't live to work. Seriously, do what makes your heart feel happy. Eat the cake. Zero guilt. Say no to things you really do not want to do. Don't feel pressured to do what other people might think is a fulfilling life. You might want a mediocre life, and that is so okay. Tell your loved ones you love them every time you get the chance, and love them with everything you have. Well, folks, I can't stress this enough. Love with all your heart. I'm a firm believer of that. Love with all your heart. Also remember, if something is making you miserable, you do have the power to change it. In work or love or whatever it may be, have the guts to change. You don't know how much time you've got on this earth, so don't waste it being miserable. I know that it is said all the time, but it couldn't be more true. Anyway, that's just this one young girl's life advice. Take it or leave it. I don't mind. Oh, and one last thing, if you can, do a good deed for humanity and start regularly donating blood. It will make you feel good with the added bonus of saving lives. I feel like it is something that is so overlooked, considering every donation can save 3 lives. That is a massive impact each person can have, and the process really is so simple. Blood donation, more bags than I could keep up with counting, helped keep me alive for an extra year. A year I will be forever grateful that I got to spend it here on earth with my family, friends, and dog. A year I had some of the greatest times of my life. Till we meet again. Paul. That was heavy. I wish I had met you, girl, when you were alive. You're my soul sister. This one's for you, Holly Butcher. This one's for you. May your soul rest in peace. Or as I believe, you're already born somewhere in a healthy body that is as beautiful as your soul is. You will continue to inspire. Thank you, guys. I hope you've taken something home with it. Thank you so much. Listen to this again if you didn't get it the first time. It's amazing life advice. Thank you so much for listening to me. Lots of love.